Hey guys, sorry for the lack of updates and also the cliffhanger in the last video. They've migrated from the basement to the outer realms. I can't show you any pictures, but I can tell you what they are. Velociraptors. Also, that gun was a joke. You don't hunt velociraptors with a toy gun. You hunt them with advanced laser weapons. True story. Anyway, I will have to go out and hunt them eventually, but it may be a while before I do. Anyway, today I thought, since I was talking about guns a little bit, I would talk about the difference between a clip and a magazine. So I'm going to go over here real quick and grab the quote-unquote magazine from that toy gun. Now, there's a couple ways to show that this is a magazine. Actually, let me grab what I would call a clip as well. Alright, so these are terrible examples, but this is a magazine, and this is a clip. Now, I'm going to start by explaining the differences. So this is a clip. The reason this is a clip is because you put each bullet in one at a time. That's not really important. You can put multiples in at a time. We'll talk about it. This has bullets. It does not have an internal feeding mechanism. What that means is there's nothing moving the bullets themselves. The gun has to move the bullets off of the clip. Whereas this, the magazine, has a feed mechanism. This spring-loaded mechanism is propelling bullets up as you use them. That's the difference between a clip and a magazine. It's the feed mechanism. So the reason why there's a lot of confusion between these is because most modern weapons use magazines. There are very few modern weapons I can think of that use a clip. If you know of any, please let me know. Some of them can be loaded with clips, but there are very few I know of that fire solely from clips. I'm playing with the magazine because I can. Alright, let's talk about this a little bit here. Why does this have this button thingy? I don't know. Anyway. The reason a magazine is a lot more popular than a clip is because clips tend to be a lot harder to deal with. A magazine this size, if it were holding real bullets, could probably hold 20 rounds in a staggered configuration. This clip, on the other hand, could hold 10. I mean, that's actually vaguely close to a rifle caliber bullet. Maybe a little big, but pretty close. The other thing is, even during World War II, during the beginning of World War II, there were a lot of clip weapons. Both the K98 and the Lee Enfield No. 4, which were the primary rifles of the war, were clip-fed. However, the Lee Enfield could also be fed by a box, and in fact, there were also later variants of the K98 with the detachable box magazine. This would be a box magazine, because it looks boxy. And during the war, they also figured out how to use clips to load magazines. In fact, they still do have weapons where you load the magazine using clips of bullets. In general, the magazine is just better. It prevents jamming more because you can move a lot of the mechanisms out of the gun and into the magazine, and the less in the gun, the less it gets jammed up. Let's look at something like the AK-47, which is basically the least jammable gun in the world. You can fill it full of sand and it'll keep working. So I thought I would just talk about that today because I didn't have anything else to talk about. I will eventually hunt those raptors, but they aren't that big a threat to local wildlife. They just kind of roam around and scare people. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I was thinking I might phase out the intro dances or antics or whatever, but if you guys like them, please let me know and I will bring them back. That's all I have for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.